Hi, Jeffrey. Sorry for the
Hello.
delay.
You're going to put your camera on.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm all in a
How you
kerfuddle
doing?
because I'm all right. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks.
Good.
What we're going
So,
to do
yeah,
today is this.
just gonna make my screen bigger.
You're just going to
Okay.
set up your workshop. I mean,
Yeah.
you've just um, set up, but I want you to know, like, when you're engraving, especially like, because I carve a lot, so I go like that.
Yeah.
Got to, like, for instance, set your bench that it's not got gaps in between. It's just butt up against
Mm-hmm.
the wall. So if you
Yeah.
haven't got it butt up against the wall, you could put a plank underneath it to
No,
secure
it's quite. I've had
so it
it
doesn't
built so
move.
it's right against the wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just the tip, really.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna start with the engraver.
Mm-hmm.
Have you marked it out?
Yeah.
Because I've sent you an example as well.
Yeah. You've sent me this one, so I've got
Yes.
mine
So if you
over.
can follow that.
Yeah. 2 seconds where have I put mine? Started doing it before.
That's all right. I like to see it. So how you been? You look like you've been busy on the internet, on Instagram.
Yeah, I've had a couple of like commissions and stuff. That one that I sent to you,
Yeah.
um, I didn't know whether you would be really busy or not, so I'd asked Perry to do like the leaf detail engraving, but he'd kind of not done
Okay.
um what I'd asked, so that's why I was a bit panicked. So I've that's gone off now.
Right.
And then I've got another couple of commissions that I need to finish, which is I don't really like commissions because I get all stressed doing them, but
Yeah, but it's good. It's good.
yeah,
Good
right.
motivator.
So got to mark this out like this one, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. So,
You got to mention to Perry that you know me.
right, I will do now that I know that you trained him. Because I had him doing some lettering for me and I just kind of threw that one in as well because I tried to do it myself and I made a right mess.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
right, so the bottom and the bottom's mine. Whether you can see that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine. Yeah.
okay.
If you can grind that down,
Yeah,
you got to have some hot water in a
hot
jug
water.
or bottle. Sorry, cold
Right,
water. Because when it gets hot, you got to dip it.
got to quench it a bit. Right,
Yeah.
I'll just go and get some of that. I'll put my jug
Okay.
somewhere.
Try not to burn it.
Right. Right, my grinder's over on the other side, so I'll just have to.
All right. Most people, when they're on the floor.
I've got it on here, so I'll just put me
All right. Safety. Always safety.
safety first.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you could take that.
a little bit
It
further.
looks like Concord. You know, bits that looks like Concord where it comes up there.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
The
you could
front
take
bit.
that down square, flat.
Right. Do you want me to do that now?
Yeah, because it's kind of high. If you just square that off a little bit. It's nice and straight. That should be it. Not a lot. That should be it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna shape it anyway.
Okay.
So there's this bit up here, which is
Yeah.
square. If you can chamfer it or just round it off slightly, so it
This
does.
bit.
Yeah, so just round it off slightly on the
Oh,
corner.
right, okay.
Just lightly, very lightly, so it's slightly rounded off or chamfered. There's an example there where I put the arrow, where I put the arrow, the example,
Yeah.
just that much, just that tiny bit at the front. That's it, not too much. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
Can you put that together?
I'll put it together in
Yeah,
the camera.
we're gonna sharpen it and polish it.
Where's my little? Let's get the right size. It's this one. Oh, God. Okay.
No, that's upside down, is it?
That it?
You happy with that then? Because I tend to match mine with the slot at the top. So when you take it out,
Right, okay.
yeah.
2
I mean,
cents.
horses for courses, maybe I'm a bit.
No, no, I'll that's it. Okay. Done.
Yeah, and gonna have to move the camera. I've got a diamond impregnated.
Is that that?
Yeah. No, the that's for polishing.
All right.
Have you got a Kansas stone or diamond impregnated stone?
Got this one.
Is that a diamond one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm gonna move the camera. Hopefully you can see it. Tell me if you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm using the push one today. Well, I can use a.
I haven't got any sound anymore. I don't know whether.
Sorry?
Oh, the sound had gone off there, I think, for a bit, but sorry.
No, that's just me trying to keep this phone quiet. So we've got. Let's try and put my other camera on like that. We're gonna turn
Uh-huh.
it. We're gonna turn it upside down.
So the flat bit's on the top.
Yeah, and then we're gonna
Yeah.
face the what I call the Concorde shape
Yeah.
like this,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna do like a Z going up and down like that. But you got to keep it like maybe 45 degrees straight when you're doing it.
Yeah.
And the trick is now is to look for the burr at this back end. There's always a little burr. You might need a magnifying glass. There's a little burr that sticks up. That little burr,
Right.
that little burr should go all the way across. So we'll keep doing it. I'll get an example. I don't know if you can see it. To try it. There's a little burr on the halfway, and you can tell by the top where it's nice and it should be straight, but my one always goes ski with one side or the other. But I still can
Right.
enjoy it a bit. Horses for courses. So yeah, you could tell by this side if it goes all the way straight across, and then by the little burr across the back, which we're gonna knock that burr off.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
Now we've got the burr all the way across.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got that as well.
Right. I'll use flat glass because glass is meant to be the flattest surface. And then I think this is a 360 or 380. Then we just lay that flat. I've got a sort of recess here where it's just go across. And we're
Yeah.
going on our belly, it's called the belly this side. We're
Yeah.
just gonna pull it straight down. So we knock that burr off. And we're just going to do that
Yeah.
a couple of times, maybe 3 times. Now the burr's
Yeah.
up. Then we're going to lay this side and this side and do the same thing, just pull it straight across. You can just do that once or twice. And then we've got our polish paper. I'm using at 8,000. You can use a
Yeah.
1,200. Well, I've got 8,000 and I've got this one. I used to polish surgical instrument with this one.
Right. I've got 3,000. Will that be all right?
Yeah, 3,000. I think I put a 3,200 in, which is this one.
Is that this one that I'm using here in this little?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to get you back on that phone calls play with me. All right, there you are. So yeah, so with this polished paper cloth,
Yeah.
we're just going to do the same. We're going to pull it down a couple, and then we're going to do that to the sides. Do that to the sides.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go right to the edge, this edge.
Yeah.
And just straight across very, very slowly. And just go like that, side to side. And then you can turn it over and you can see the shine at the tip. We just only want it at the very, very tip, about a mil.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's
you
what
just
I've got.
do that. And then you can either do the nail test where it digs in, try and lift it up, it digs in.
Yeah.
And then you're ready to go.
Fab.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Some
Yeah.
people stick it in their bench, but I don't like to do that with my tools.
Excuse me.
They stick it in the bench and then they break the tip off.
Yeah.
I don't, I just, as long as I know it's not moving, I'm happy. Just kind
Yeah.
of, yeah. Did you want to do a ring today or the bracelet?
Up to you. What do you think's best to start with?
It's up to you. Whichever you fancy first.
Should we try the bracelet first?
Yeah, go for it. Did you
Yeah.
draw a design on there?
Yeah. Yeah, I went on Cookson's and it just said expected delivery. It didn't like say when, so I was a bit, oh,
Okay. Yeah,
wasn't
because I
quite sure.
bought quite a bit from them because I was starting to do the private tutoring at the studios.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I run down how much I've run down. Like I had loads. I've had loads everywhere, and I thought, let me use these up.
Do I
But
just
the
do
good thing
a
with those,
dot
they
of
do
that?
them in silver as well. So if you do that as a sample,
Yeah,
say, well, I can do that for you in silver.
right. So do I just do like a little design on it, like
Yeah,
down
whatever
here?
you want to engrave.
Um,
In the next lesson, I show you how, if someone's got a design and you want to transfer it on the metal, I'll show you how I do it.
okay.
Unless you got a jet ink printer.
I do, yeah.
Okay, there's an easy way to do it then if you got that then.
Something like that.
Okay, yeah.
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 Just do it all the way along or just
Yeah, you
that
can
bit?
do. Yeah, you can. Then I can show you different things you can do with that. So have you received that ring?
I have, yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I've sent it off for hallmarking now.
Okay.
She wanted a Greenland ruby set into it, which I'd never even heard of, if I'm honest, till she
All right.
asked. But they're very nice stones.
Yeah, I thought I know a lot about gemstones, but 2 years ago I realized when I went for a gemology course how much different and how much test you got to do. It's not that easy.
Yeah,
I normally go by color, thinking, oh, sapphire is blue, but you can get pink sapphire, and then
yeah,
topaz, you can get green, you can get yellow. I thought, it's too much.
yeah.
But
I
I've
know.
got the eye for saying if it's real or not. I've got
Yeah.
the eye for things like that.
Right, done.
Now you got to stick it on.
With the Thermalock.
Yeah. Did you get?
I've got loads of Thermalock, yeah. Yeah. I don't know how, like, what's the best way to heat this up? Because I've just got like a little heat torch that I
Yeah,
use to
same.
heat it up and then, yeah.
I've got the same.
some people have said like put it in the microwave, and I'm like, oh, I don't want it to get like too hot, if you know what I mean, and burn
Yeah,
yourself.
and you don't know if it's got any metal in there, it could explode. And plus, you're going to be putting your food in there as well, unless you've got a microwave just for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust that chemical. No, it only take like 5 minutes. Get it warm and then push it down. I normally have a metal like spoon or something to push it down. That looks like a hairdryer. The thing is, you got to keep up to date. There's so much things coming in that's different now. You know,
Yeah.
before it was just a bottle, you put like methylated spirit in there. I still got the bottle. I saw it the other day with a wick, and you
Right.
light the wick, and then you sort of melt your it was shellac back in the day. But with the clear Burma lock, you can just put it in boiling water.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Try and put some on the edge, like
Right.
build up like this on the edge,
Right.
so it sits on the edge. Do you use that for wax as well?
No, I haven't. It's actually off it's um, it's off a kit that does like embossing powders and stuff. When I used to make cards and things at Christmas, just
Oh, okay, okay.
it's like a little heat torch.
So have you got a sandbag or a bull
Yeah,
vise?
yeah.
Sandbag,
I've
bull vise?
got a sandbag. I think that might be it. Right, I think I'm good.
Let's have a look. You need some more on the ends.
More on the ends.
These ends here,
Right. Okay.
so it comes over, or else it's just going to ping straight out. Should look something like this. It's got the bit on the end.
Right.
What was it?
That better?
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, the trick
My...
now,
Uh-huh.
it's a bit like a driving instructor. We tell you how to find your clutch. Now you got to find your burr. So I'm gonna stick this one up. Basically,
I'm just going to find my sandbag while you're doing that.
saying we're running out of time.
Oh, right.
Don't worry, we come back after 15 minutes. So yeah, with one hand, you've got to turn, and one hand you've got to engrave.
Yeah.
Let me show you first.
Okay.
So this is a scroll.
Yeah.
I'm just going to engrave the top part. So I'm moving while I'm turning, and then I flick up.
Right.
And then don't go deep. You just got to find the burr. So I'm going to do that again slightly. So I'm turning this round that way and that one round this way. I'm turning that way, and I'm turning this that way.
Right. Yeah.
Hmm.
So the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flick up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got
Okay.
to find the burr at first, and then you start moving. So slight feel, and then just push slightly, and you got to find that burr. Comes up. Flick up. So just really finding your biting point, really.
Biting point.
Like if you was driving.
I can't find my sandbag, which is annoying. I've just had my workshop refitted and everything's like all over the place. I can't remember where I'm put it.
Right.
Um,
There is sort of seating position as well, because your arm is meant to
you
be
meant
the
to
way
rest
down.
in.
But because I've been engraving for some time, I think everyone find their own way how to do it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Move slightly over. That's it. See,
Let
just
me
move
just
your camera down a bit. That's it. You can always stop and just lift the graver up, but you need your sandbag.
No, I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, hang on, I might have it in the other room. I'll be 2 seconds.
All right. Don't worry, don't panic. I'm here.
Got it.
Right.
Right. Oh, see, I keep.
You got to be careful with mind your fingers. What you need to do is find a bit like on the side, get
Yeah.
your fingers out the way. It's a bit of a balancing act, and then go sideways. Yeah, that's it. Lift up, lift up, lift up. When you lift up straight, like this. Yeah. Let's have a look. Keep going, keep going. Stop. Backwards, backwards, a bit backwards. Yeah, it looks all right. How do you feel? Think that's all right?
Uh, yeah, it didn't feel very smooth, if you know what I mean.
Okay. It's more of a bit like someone described it to me like peeling an orange.
See, I slip a lot when I'm trying to
Maybe you need to sharpen again.
sharpen it a bit more.
Yeah. Do the Z shape. Z.
Yeah.
All right, got 3 minutes. You should be able to do it in 3 minutes, and then we come back after 15 minutes.
Okay.
Let's have a look. If you can move the bowl out of the way, see what you're doing. Thanks.
Try again.
Mm.
And is it putting your finger on the front like that? Is that bad? Or
I don't know. I've like there was 3 engravers in the workshop, and I engraved different from all 3. Each one did it their own sort of way.
oh, that's better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Done. Oh, this hang on, this bit here. I think you can see that or not.
Yeah. Looks all right. I mean, there's another way you can do that design. It's called a wiggle, where you can just wiggle it like this.
To move it along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a wiggle design you can do like this.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking you're pushing it deep.
Too deep.
Yeah. The thing is,
Yeah.
if you can master the burr,
Yeah.
master engraving. So maybe you just want to do half a scroll. And then stop.
Oh,
Stop and lift up. I don't think you're sharp, very sharp. So
right. Should I try it
when we
again?
come, yeah, I would say to you, when you're doing it, just keep doing it lengthway for a while.
Right.
And then
On this side. On
upside down,
the
upside down.
upside down. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it. Turn your thing the other way around like this, lengthway. Do it lengthway. That's it. And then you can go 45, just go like that.
Yeah.
Don't be gentle with it. It can go quite hard. Like that. That's it. And you got to see, you could do an exaggerated burr on it.
Yeah.
So you can actually feel it. And then you knock it off. You turn it and knock it off. Then you know it's
Right.
sharp. So just practice that. Got less than a minute, so I'm going to have something to eat and come back in 15 minutes time.
Right. Okay.